Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I'm Aaron Loomis, and today we are talking about the Battle of the Bands Developing Palates Edition contest going on over at Smoke Inn. Today with me is Riste from Jazz and Kral. Riste, how you doing today?
Good. How are you, man?
Fantastic.
Good.
So the reason that Riste is here today is because we have selected one of his cigars to be in this 5-pack sampler, and that cigar is the Tyrannical Buc Maduro Magnum 48.
Yes, sir.
Nice size here. Riste, can you tell us a little bit about this blend?
It is broadleaf Maduro wrapper. I have a jalapa binder on it. The layer I'll use in is the first time working with is Pennsylvania, and then I also got Condega and Esteli in it also.
Nice.
Starts off medium, builds up pretty quick to full body, full strength, ton of flavor. One thing I think is missing when people do full body, full strength cigars is they skip on that aspect of flavor.
Exactly.
You know,
And this size
not
is
anyone.
4 by 48.
Yes.
Any particular reason this size? You like this size?
Yeah, I wanted some wake my ass up, in the morning.
Right.
Nice quick smoke,
Yep.
Goes well with, really dark roast coffee too.
Yep. And price point on this is $9. And what other tolls do you have in this line?
It comes in a 5.5 by 40 Generoso, the 4 by 48 obviously, the 6.5 by 50 Dobles, and this 5.5 by 60 Golden Buck.
Nice.
Which means big buck in Macedonian.
There you go. So the reason that I chose this cigar is because in 2019, this tied for my #1 cigar of the year.
I didn't know that until now.
Yeah. So the choice, there's lots of reasons for strategies for people that have picked for cigars in this contest, but the goal of why we chose what we chose was cigars that we really liked, and so any of these cigars that are in this pack, you either heard of us talk about them before, or you've seen them ranked on the site, and they're all at the top. So that's why they've been chosen. So there's no there's no strategy because Riste is a social media monster or anything like that. It's just the cigars that we picked because we really enjoyed them. So June and I
I
both.
think you're the hardest critic, though.
Yeah, that's what people
You're the
say.
hardest to please. You're the hardest to please.
Yep.
People on my side of the camera say that.
There you go. And June also reviewed this with me, and I think it was his #3 cigar of the year. So
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
it's pretty. I mean, when you
Nice.
get
That's good to hear.
you get a little bit of a group kind of a decision on it, then it's doing pretty well, I think. So
It's a good
um,
seller.
yeah, I would think so. I think the size is pretty attractive to people, especially if they're in like cold weather areas and things like that, or if they
Yeah.
want it for like that morning type thing where they don't have a lot of time. It's a good fit. So if you want to check out this pack, you can go to smokein.com/battle. You'll see all of the various samplers that are there. There was 6 media members that were in the group. Obviously, I'm hoping that you're going to buy the Develop Palette sampler, and you can buy more than one, as many as you'd like. You'll see the other
I'm
cigars
actually
that are
gonna
in
buy
there.
one.
All right, there you go.
I just haven't. There's one I haven't had in there, so that's why I want to check
Okay,
it out.
perfect, yeah. So give me a little bit of history about the Tyrannical Buc name. I know it's a little bit of a kind of a play off of a nickname that you have, but how'd that
Yeah,
come about?
People have been calling me Buck forever. Since I was a kid, and it's because I had buck teeth. It's easier to say than Riste, I guess.
Yeah,
And tyrannical is just, most people think I'm a giant asshole online,
there you go.
which I can be, so it's like, whatever.
Yeah,
It's called Tyrannical Buc, It's just kind of fits the profile of both blends, the kinetic and the
right.
broadleaf. Medium body starts off to full strength, full power. So,
Yeah,
you know, that's all.
nice.
Nothing like crazy backstory,
Right.
whatever.
Okay,
But
cool.
the band is getting upgraded. It's coming out real soon.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
So it's got a little bit of a different look to it. It's not a normal strip band like this, right? It's got a little bit of a part of the head coming off of the top of the band and things like that.
yeah, I mean the reason that like test looking band is on it right now is because when I wanted to release the cigar, I had the option was if I print them like this, I can get them in a week.
Right.
If I go the other route, it's gonna take like 3 months, and I didn't want to push back the release on it. So it actually gave me a little bit more time to fine tune the one that's coming out to be, hot stamped, embossed, It's a nice band. It kind of fits the whole profile of what I do with all my bands.
Right.
I think that was the biggest issue or critique of the release right now is the band. It's not like Regal-ish.
Yeah, and I mean, when you're the goal is flavor, the band, unless you're smoking the band, it doesn't
Yeah,
really matter
exactly.
what you got on there, right? So, yeah, if the band really dictates what you buy, I think you're in it for the wrong reasons. So,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, it doesn't work out very well. All right. So, any plans for any like additional vitolas or anything like this, or do you have any like, kind of maybe other plans for the Tyrannical Buc going forward?
I want to take the Habano I did with the Cigar Federation,
Right.
bring that out in all four sizes,
Okay.
and then just working with other tobaccos, a different wrapper. I really want to try it with like a Brazilian wrap on it.
Right.
Maybe next year, depending how all this FDA crap pans out.
Right.
As far as new sizes, I wanted to do a 7x44. I
Okay.
want, I want to do a 7x44 in all my blends.
Mm-hmm.
But the first off the Tyrannical, the first release of a 7x44 would be the Kral,
Right.
which will be out in like 3 months. I want to say.
Okay.
Just playing around with different sizes, new wrappers and stuff. So
Right. And aside from the Habano you mentioned, the Buck also comes in Connecticut shade,
yes,
so that's
Connecticut.
another option, right?
Yeah, both blends sell extremely well. The Connecticut does well overseas
Yeah.
versus the broadleaf Maduro. Uh, a lot of people say the Connecticut version of the cigar is the Cuban they always wanted, and they finally got it.
Right.
So I'm
Yeah.
just saying what they tell me.
Sure.
So
Yeah. This the Maduro, man, it's got some strength to it, but you don't sacrifice the flavor just to get the
mm-mm.
strength. And I know some people do that, like they want to just bump up the strength, and it kind of there's a detriment to the
Yeah,
flavor of the cigar. But this is it's a great balance between the flavor and the strength on it, and
yeah, I could
it
have went a little bit stronger,
yeah,
but I would have lost the flavor.
right, right. Yeah, and if you're looking at the samplers and you kind of see them all side by side in my pack, there's like four Toros, and then there's this
In the midget.
this 48 in there. But
Yeah,
don't be mistaken that the smaller cigar was not chosen as the to keep the price down, because all the
I'm pretty
cigars
sure
are
it's
fairly close in price. Some of
yeah.
the other guys may have chosen a small cigar to kind of get down in price a little bit. Not the case with this one, and don't let the
Yeah, I
short
saw that in the
size
other
fool you.
samplers. Yeah, in
Yep.
the other sample, I saw like the price is a little bit cheaper, but I mean this cigar is priced where it's at.
Yep.
I tell people if you like it that much, the biggest complaint is it stops in like 30 minutes or so.
Yep.
Go buy the 6.5x50 then.
Yep.
You know, it's a good
Exactly.
intro to it.
Exactly. So yeah, smokein.com/battle. You can also go to the Developing Palates website. There's a banner across the top where you can go ahead and click right on there. It'll take you to the sampler as well. Check them out. Please purchase. If you do make a purchase of one of the packs, you get entered into a contest where you can be one of 3 winners that would win one of all 6 of the packs. So there's that out there. The contest will run until midnight on October the 4th Eastern time. So you have some time, and you can make a purchase, try out some of the cigars. If you really like them, you can go back, make another purchase of another pack, or if you found something in there that you haven't smoked before that you liked, you can purchase more of them. So it's a really good opportunity to give it a try, kind of get a feel what my kind of flavor profile is like with all the cigars in this pack.
He's
Um,
a hard guy to please, I'll tell you that.
Yep, that's the case, man. So everything in here is a winner, man. I told Abe, I said, there's so much flavor in this pack. It was outlawed in 37 states, including Puerto Rico. So you gotta be ready for something like this. So this is what's called a good time on a weekend if you want to get through it. Maybe one day if you're a frequent smoker, but uh, it'll do well. So Riste, I want to thank you for coming on here.
Yeah, man. Thank
I
you for
want to
having
thank
me.
you for making great cigars as well.
Thank you.
There's, the original Red Knight, a great
Thank
cigar.
you.
Knock, great cigar. Latino Sans, great cigar. This Buc Maduro, great cigar. So you're doing well, man. So just
Thank
keep
you, man.
keep putting out stuff, man. You're doing well. Nugs, I'm not a CBD guy, so it's not really my thing, but I know it's
Totally
selling
get
like
it.
crazy. So,
Yeah.
and you're
I
you're, you're
just
the guy that pushes the industry as well. So people know your name just because you're a disruptor. So keep doing
it's a
that.
good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah.
I'd like to add for the price, whoever wins, I'll give them a five
Okay.
pack of the new bands that come out.
Oh, there you go. All right,
So
man.
whoever wins, just if you want to contact me, whoever does the pricing, hit me up. I'll send it to them too.
Perfect. Sounds
You
great.
know,
All right. So like I said, check it out, smokein.com/battle, or you can go to the developingpalates.com website. Around the top, there's a banner. You can check that out. Purchase often. Love to get a win out of this. Really love Riste cigars, and including him in this pack is a big deal for us. So,
Thank you, man.
yep.
I
So
was
thank you again,
surprised I was
Riste.
in it. Yeah.
Absolutely, man. You know that we love what you make. So,
Thank you.
all right, man. All right, thank you all for joining us. We're going to be doing more of this. This is the first in the series. We're going to go through all the different cigars in the pack, so get a chance to hear a little bit behind the scenes on all the various cigars. And again, Riste, thank you much for doing this, man.
Never forget, fuck the FDA.
That's right. All right, thanks, guys.
Have a good one, man. That was good.